NRG yesterday. Very, very shaky. FURIA, when the opportunity arose, they took their chances and they capitalized on NRG's mistakes. Now you're going to get some twisted mindset. Honestly, outside of a bad series, they just got absolutely beat by a great team and chopped by Rebellion in that one match they played. So Twisted Minds has been looking good the whole tournament.
They've been looking fantastic. It's going to be an uphill battle for FURIA. Can they get it done? We're about to find out.
Introducing first on the blue side, representing MENA, the #1 offense in Paris, looking to put their foot down and stomp out another underdog run. This is Twisted Minds!
Not bad.
Three players that you probably thought would never be on the same team are on the stage together. Nobo, two-time world champion, but two-time world champion Monkey Moon, and of course the MENA Go TRK. But it all started the day after the world championship from last year.
I'm trying to get the chat in there, but I don't think I can.
They let him go. TRK had to go find a new team. He joined the force with Nobo, and then Monkey Moon said, "Listen, Vitality, it didn't work out for me. Let me go over there to MENA. Let me come join y'all boys. Let me go show you how to get the job done." And now they're making a great run.
And all three players, they have their own trophies in their trophy case. Nobo, the 1v1
Why are they
world
getting booed so
champion
much?
from last year, did it here in France. Public enemy #1.
Interesting.
But he's teamed up with the Frenchman, the two-time world champion, the greatest of all time, Monkey Moon, and TRK as well. Trophies with the major title, one of the few that MENA has. All the trophies in the trophy case for this team.
I mean, you talk about public enemy #1. I feel like if you put Monkey Moon next to you, all of a sudden people will like you, whether they want to or not. But like we've said before, TRK getting dropped, that was one of the most intense roster moves of all time.
I'm gonna do
But
this.
Monkey Moon going to MENA has been so much fun.
And you won't find a more polarizing team here in Paris because Nobo, they absolutely despise him. He beat Moxie back in Lyon, the World Championship. They don't like
Twisted
him.
Minds
They love Monkey
or-
Moon because he's got 2 World Championships in the open era, repping France. And of course, TRK, one
Let's
of
do
the
this one.
most beloved Rocket League players ever. You see the smile. We've seen him since he was a young boy. Now he's a young man out here balling out on the stage, trying to do it once again for yet another MENA team.
50,000.
Twisted Minds, they're excelling in every phase of the game. It's going to be a formidable task to take them on.
2,000 on Twisted Minds.
And introducing their opponents, on the orange side, representing South America, they are the pride of Brazil, looking to continue their resurgence. They are FURIA!
Hey, the drone flew through there. God, they got that drone again? Dude, that's the worst of drones.
A lot on the line here for FURIA. If they win this match, they take over the SAM #1 seed. But more importantly, they put back SAM in the conversation of we are world contenders here by taking down the MENA #1.
That's a great point you bring right there, Gibbs. And listen, FURIA, they've already taken out one MENA team. Remember, versus week R8, last match of the day on Thursday.
There's a
After
golden
R8 started
tooth?
doing a lot of chirping. And FURIA, they came right back and they stormed back. And after that, they beat an NRG squad where outside of Sam,
Oh, he has
outside
braces.
of you're in Brazil, outside of you're one of these young players' family, or Jorby, you didn't believe that they get the job done.
Yeah, Lost has had
21
a
years old.
tournament for himself, 85% goal participation, #1 in the whole tournament. He's been the entire
21.
offense for this squad, but the problem
Best
is
RLCS
the offense has been a little bit
matchmaker 2
troubled. They're
times.
13th best in this tournament, sitting at 1.5
Damn,
goals
2
per game.
times.
So Yan and Swift are going to have to
Hold up, chat, I
pick
gotta go
it
grab a
up
drink.
because they're playing against a very
shit.
high-powered offense.
They are, exactly, but their defense has been solid. When they got their win against NRG yesterday, they were frustrating them. NRG,
Yeah.
they were
All right,
suffocating.
hold up,
They
give me
didn't
a
have the midfield pressure, but they ultimately couldn't convert and create goal-scoring opportunities, and so NRG started overcommitting. Beast Mode started going a little too aggressively. Daniel was even out of position, and after that, Lost kept striking. And then in the kickoffs as well, FURIA was better than NRG in every phase of that aspect of that game. And if they can continue to do that against a Twisted Mind squad, they always have a chance.
And here's the thing, numbers don't matter as long as you get the win. As long as you have one more goal than the opposition in that game, that is the only thing that matters. We've seen that before with NRG. A bad offense can still lead you to a top 4 finish. That is what FURIA is trying to do, but against Twisted Minds and against Nobo here, you're gonna have to contain him. He's gonna get his goals, but you're gonna have to bounce right back. And that is why Lost is here, the offensive spark. But for FURIA, he's gonna have to match Nobo, which he has so far pretty much all.
We're gonna get
tournament
ads.
It's crazy that he has 85% goal participation, but only 0.39 assists per game to the 1 from Nobo over there. Lost has been doing everything for FURIA here, and you were talking about their stats. I mean, you're talking to a statistician and stuff. You feel like their stat line, FURIA's stat line is more similar to an 0-3 group stage team than a team that actually makes it out of the bracket. But
there's nothing to be
your
sketched
point,
about. What are you
all
doing?
that matters is actually having just one more goal than your opponent when the clock hits 0, and they've managed to get all the way to a top 8, looking to make top 6, one of their best results for the region in years.
It's going to be difficult. They have to do it 4 times and again against Twisted Minds with Nobo. He's been that playmaker, and that's what you want out of a 1v1 specialty player. You want him to make the moves to beat 1 or 2 members and then get that pass down. And
Come on, let's
who's
go.
there all the time? The positional masterclass of Monkey Moon, who's been playing fantastic throughout this tournament. He looks slow in the field, but he's always first to the ball because he knows exactly where to be.
Yeah, Monkey Moon, and I believe Yan have some history.
I know who
if
Monkey Moon
recall
is.
correctly.
I just got into esports. And
Yes, they do.
I watched a little bit of Monkey Moon.
Played
He's actually pretty good.
Actually, at FURIA's best result ever, top 4 at the RLCS 2022 World Championship.
sir.
BDS did beat FURIA in that moment. I think that was the last time I think they played this deep into a tournament run. But these two teams, they are special, and then I'm really looking honestly at Nobo in my estimation. You saw in match #1, Gentlemates versus Vatira and Carmine Corp. There was nothing but shots, nothing but speed. Nobo in particular, I think he might be the best sniper in the game at the moment. He brings that 1v1 prowess, and he can make plays happen.
I don't like
feel
1v1s.
there's
I
2
probably
more
should
people
play
we
more
should
1v1s,
make
but I
mention
don't.
to, and that's Bruno and Sad Jr.
Okay.
They
My boy.
watched what has happened as of yesterday, the NRG win and all of that. It's on them to come into this one extremely prepared
some
because
sunships,
not
I forgot.
only are you talking emotions and physicality of the game, but FURIA is one of the most emotional
cat's right here.
teams in the RLCS, and they are going head to head with the most stone cold players you could be sitting across right now.
And here's the thing, South America, 0 trophies to their name, right? They want to get that first RLCS trophy.
Ooh,
Well,
what's
Twisted
gonna happen
Minds,
here?
We talked about it. All
Steal
3
you,
members,
I'm gonna steal you.
they are decorated. They have won before. So FURIA,
I
they're the
gotcha.
underdogs. That's how they like it, though. They love the aura, and they want to punch up.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering when you look at like regions like South America and the OCE who have been here for a long time in the RLCS but have yet to get that trophy, and seeing the Arabians come in and
Goodbye.
quick work get the first ever non-North American
Alright, here we go.
European trophy in RLCS. You gotta wonder
Oh,
if there's
snap,
an
this is
extra
it.
edge here of like, no, we
Is
were
my boy
here
streaming
first.
it?
We need to get that trophy.
Oh,
I
is
have
he
to
streaming
get
it too?
To get it over.
Oh, yeah.
Minds here, you know, that just means so much to them.
Yeah, you know there'll be tweets coming out. Like if
Oh, this
FURIA
guy's an
takes
ad.
out the entire MENA region in
both
this
of them?
tournament,
Yeah.
there's going to be some tweets coming out for sure. So that's what FURIA wants to do. This is just another match for them. They want to make this lower bracket run.
And in my estimation, FURIA, they're going to have a little bit of that old school Sam, a little bam action. In the comeback against NRG, game #4, they scored 3 goals in quick
They did.
action within, I believe, 50 or 60 seconds. Within a minute, they scored all 3. That's what you're going to need at points in this series against Twisted Minds. #1 offense in the tournament so far for a reason. They pepper you with shots. They keep on coming.
All right, let's go.
and they are
How long does it take to get set up?
pow with the ball. You got
Dude, this takes forever.
Folks, let us know who you think's going to win in the Progressive Fan Vote. We'll make our picks on the desk as well. It sounds like Twisted Minds is the favorite, but hey,
Yeah, he's
Anything
watching
can
it
happen.
too.
That's why we play the games. Fury's
My
not
boy's
the favorite
watching
at
it.
any point, and yet they're still here, and all their opponents aren't. Kirk, who you got?
Listen, I need an underdog pick really bad because I'm doing.
What's up,
pretty
Aqua?
rough
How you
out
doing,
there
buddy?
in
Okay.
Predictions. However, you can't go against Monkey Moon no matter where on earth he decides to play. I've got Twisted Minds taking this one.
An underdog pick doesn't do you any good if they lose.
Nah, no. It's all downhill.
You
from
gotta
here.
pick Twisted Minds.
A TRK was on my favorite team. of
Oh, wait,
all
let me
time,
show the
Falcons,
Rocket League
best
so you guys know what
offense
stream
in
to go
RLCS
to.
history in my mind, and TRK is on the best offense again in this tournament. I have to go with TRK. I am going Twisted Minds easily here.
Easily.
They call me the Sam hater because I never pick Sam.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna continue to not pick Sam right here. I'm gonna go Twisted Minds. I just wasn't convinced by Furia's win yesterday. NRG just wasn't that impressive.
Furia has been in a slump for what feels like years at this point. It makes it very difficult to pick them, and the opponents they've been playing in this event have also sort of felt like they have not
Play
been
Rocket
playing
League? Don't
up to
watch it?
par.
Dude,
I could see
I'm trying to
Furia
get some
win this
free
whole
loot.
tournament, and we still wouldn't pick them until after they had proven us wrong.
That's where I'm at. You could win this one, and I still might be questioning
they
you
got
later.
so much to prove there. I've got Twisted Minds on this one, folks, but this one's their match to lose. We'll see if they can get there. How does the coin feel about it? Twisted Minds on one side, Furia on the other. And it's going to come up for Furia. The coin believes. Can they get it done
Toby,
here
get out of
in
my way.
Paris? Twisted Minds, though. What a formidable opponent.
I mean,
This is tough. They're the hottest team in the lower bracket. Well, them and Vitality, I guess.
correct.
Both could definitely run the entire table. But we play the games for a reason, and Furia wants to show that reason right now.
We'll see if they can get it done. They are the favorites on the desk. They are the favorites in chat as well. They're the favorites on paper. Statistically, it sort of feels like that's got to pan out at some point here. But
Yo, what up,
coin had
dude?
them, folks, and you know
That's
they've
Gabe.
got them in all of Brazil.
How's it
as
going?
I'm
Pretty
watching
good.
This team play. We've got two.
I'm watching the
more
Rocket
matches
League,
today, and each one
RLCS
is a team
major.
story. Each match with
And my cat
on the line.
my cat just got back from the vet,
Strength of Arabia,
and,
bolstered by Thanos himself.
I do have to give him some medicine pretty
The
soon.
Panthers of Brazil rallying
But-
for another prize kill. The clock.
Yeah, he's
has
doing pretty good.
ran out.
My
One
kitty is doing
region
really
is
good.
going home
Let me close my
right
door.
here, right now. Furia versus the Twisted Minds to stay alive in Paris.
Yeah, he's doing really good though. Yeah, the UNRA blockage. Dude, their drone sucks. They gotta get a new drone guy.
Teams of all time yesterday. Can they take down the greatest player in Rocket League history? Champ Sunday only has room for one, Shogun. This is game one by Progressive.
I said, say hire me, Rocket League for new drone guy.
Titan to Titan.
This is a little loud.
Get that number one spot in your group. You have to win 5 series in
Yeah.
a row.
Poor kitty,
Here
but
is
it's
your
been 5
first.
days, so he should be feeling a little bit better. But I do have to get his medicine ready.
Number one, and see who is going to hold on to their tournament spot as we get an immediate shot. Monkey Moon shuts it down.
So I'm gonna be going for
Whole defense yesterday. Just
the blue
seems
team.
so demoralizing to be against.
Twist.
It's been incredible in this situation as well. No more upper bracket nonsense. No more second chances. Elimination point every match for the rest of this major, and it's got to be 1-0 Furia. And it's just a mystery from Twisted Minds. Now
perfect.
tries to get to it.
No, he got. I think it was too much stress. Like,
You've got to make contact. And
because he
Furia
got
get a gimmick.
one of the other cats in the house got beat up so bad by a possum. I think it made my kitty go into like a stress, and it composited all of his food into like, and so he couldn't poop it out or nothing, or pee it out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not too sure. It could be stress. It could be him not drinking enough water. It could be a lot of things.
To ever be underestimated. The moment you think that they are out,
Aqua, yeah, I wanted Twisted Minds to win. Yeah, we're doing Twisted Minds because Monkey Moon's on that team,
gets the first time stop.
and I know Monkey Moon. Hold
They're
up, I'm
out.
gonna
Monkey
give my
Moon,
cat
one of our
his
for him.
medicine.
He's just going to set himself up. He's got time to work with. He's got a teammate in the middle. So let's go for a bump. Here we go. No one to stop him. Twisted Minds. Answer back. Looking now for the Monkey Moon. Connection downfield. Free backboard. He doesn't miss those. Trust me, everyone saw it. No one could stop it though.
Twisted Mind answers so well. Good kickoff play here. Jan's got the pop over for Lost. Another dive in. A second time here. That twisted it too late, and that needed to go in.
He doesn't like it. I know he doesn't.
A little early. Swift looking to keep pressure
Good
on.
boy.
Intercepted by Nalpo this time.
Good boy.
Absolute
You did it.
fireworks. What would we expect? Nothing less. Mina versus Sam.
I won't give you the meditation pill. Don't worry. That's not coming.
Twisted Minds can't keep doing this though. Twice now caught out. Neither of them were they punished.
You're done, buddy. You're done. Good
Third man dive in, just
Boy.
not looking great at the moment. Got to be more self-assured. Jan's off to the ceiling.
Boy.
Too much of an angle to really take a shot from here from Swift.
All right, I'm gonna let him chill for a
Man
little bit.
that was brought in to take Furia to that
He's
next
upset.
level.
I know he
Not much
is.
history between
I
these
feel
two
bad.
sides, but TRK, he's 7-0
Um,
against the South American region, if you don't mind. He's never lost to Sam, but up until yesterday, Atomic had never lost to Sam, and we know the result there. Furia looking to rewrite history
Really? You had to do it
right
too?
here, but
It happens
so
with
far,
male
tie
cats
ball game, 2 minutes gone, game
more
one,
often.
argument pitch down, TRK close.
I use science. Wait, what are the teammate in the major?
Now relatively low boost.
Twisted Minds and Furia versus Furia.
Corner, now by collecting,
Um,
Twisted Minds
I
just
use
starting to
science,
stabilize.
diet, urinary support for my cat because last year. Urinary support. What does that mean? Is that like a type of food? I started to give him some urinary hair dry or hairless or hairball dry a little bit because it's been 5 days, and then urinary wet food. So I've been giving my cat that.
Looking dangerous, TRK. Here's Nalpo collecting on the backboard. Has Yam with the pre-jump, 50 through the middle. Underneath is Monkey Moon, lost
Yeah,
so quick.
that's a good idea. You should send me the type of food that you get and where you go. Do you go to Petco?
Provide a similar performance for his team, for his comrades here. 2 minutes to go, still a tight ball game. Yan, gonna throw that one across. Here is Lost collecting, just working the ball forward. Feels like Furia have had more of the pressure.
Yeah, that will work for him? Okay, that's good.
But it might also
I mean, he's my boy, dude. That was like so heartbreaking.
Couldn't get there in time.
I'd do anything for my cat.
Twisted won't be too upset on it, but they might be
Money
more.
is no factor when
That's
it comes to my
another time
cat.
they've just missed the ball entirely. Will they get punished? Third time around,
I will go
Swift.
into debt for this kitty.
Play a little bit more defensive. Should claim all the boost and all the ball, though. Very loose touch from him. Luke opens up TRK. 90 seconds
Add a bit of
go
water to
here
his wet
in game
food.
number one.
You're probably pretty right
Press
about
lost
that.
his 0 boost, as is Yan. This could be trouble.
Oh, I have it up right
That's
now.
a huge play from Yan. And look at Lost, so quick second man. Has the passing option for Swift. If you can find the bump, looks for the bump as well. Monkey Moon does well, but it does force two members of Twisted Minds to commit. Minute 10 now, still 1-1. Nalpo into that back corner. Here is Yan on ball. Nalpo finds the clear. Monkey Moon underneath. It's a battle over midfield. Does he get a one-on-one with the keeper? It's a reset.
Okay, I just did. That's actually pretty smart, so it's not too dry. But he does drink a lot of water. Whenever he does eat dry, he drinks a lot of water after. So I know that's good. But I did add a little bit of water. Make a slurry with it, and it should help out. A slurry? That's way too wet, right? I did it like cereal, kind of. Not cereal, but like when you first start to pour the milk, and it just gets all that wet. I just did that.
They know that you might go for net. So
He's okay. He's just gonna take a little bit to get non-pissed off from the meds. He's like, fuck, it's med time again?
Just a little bit too heavy.
I thought we were over this.
Easy enough for Yan.
Yeah, it's dry food. So I give him I give him dry and wet. Wet for dinner, dry throughout the day in case he's hungry.
Look at the hunger from Twisted Minds, the pre-jump, the double commit.
Let me add chat,
The extra buff.
or let me add you in chat so people on TikTok know what we're talking about.
Removes Yan, 2-2.
Oh, breathing room's going to be so difficult to come by in this series. Double kickoff. Swift wants to go for the backboard. TRK does well. There goes Nalpo, and yeah, this time they're going to send people to him. Do not let that guy get the chef apron on. Nalpo had to readjust on his way up. 20 seconds. Incredibly close game one.
Feels like there's always a hand up, every solo play from either side. 10 seconds left, do we get overtime game one? It's been fireworks early. Maybe one last chance for Furia. That's a nice bait coming through. Nalpo has to find the clear. They're a little awkward. Lost wants to keep the ball in as well. There might be a huge fight. Lost
How do I get rid of the purple background? Doesn't matter.
We have overtime in game one. And maybe we shouldn't.
Yo, can you talk in chat really quick? I just want to make sure
Infield pass, Monkey Moon was there
it works.
so early. And to just twist his car. He didn't make contact with it.
Let me see. Aqua's here.
Now everyone on the way
So let's
back.
see. Aqua, can you talk in chat really quick, buddy?
Yan looking for positions. Can't do anything, although that's a nice pop. I doubt anybody from Furia wants to take it.
Ian was looking for it back.
I didn't show. Oh no.
The ball in, keeping Twisted Minds pinned. Great start to overtime for the South Americans. Monkey Moon finds a bit of space downfield. One extra touch, Lost ready for it. And he pops it over. Gets straight to that third man in Alpo.
I don't think it shows Twitch or TikTok messages. Let me see.
Looking to keep the ball in. Finds an extra touch as well.
Shows YouTube.
Just looking incredibly awkward now. TRK, he can only lose the possession as well.
Twitch.
Who's got a free jump. Keep the ball in. A lot of time in the blue half.
Yeah, it doesn't show TikTok. Oh well.
Round one, intercepted. Swift keeps in. Furia have them absolutely staggering at the moment.
Yeah, they'll really feel like they should have won this. Yan, reset. Gonna try to go the whole way. It's on. Who's got the read? On the way. Straight into Nalpo's car.
Dude, that's crazy. These guys are actually not that bad though. I like their team play, and they always have communication, which is so good.
Fantastic opportunity. Now Post missed the ball. He's too crap second man. He does find space across the pitch. Looks for it downfield to Monkey Moon. Throws it on now.
It's 2-2 right now. This is actually nuts.
On the scene. It's all
Their quality kind of sucks balls though. I've always noticed their bit rate. It's always so bad.
One-on-one with Swift. Reset. Block. Monkey Moon. Fake. Over the loss.
And it could just happen like that. Twisted Mind's more than happy to take a snapshot if it's ever available. Off to the
You're way too late for that.
He's gonna get the challenge.
Oh.
That is unbelievable from Lost. Great cut of rotation. First real time that we've
One of
seen
those people
Twisted
gonna be me
Minds whip
someday.
some
I say that
offense.
too, but here I am,
Great
11 years
challenge
later.
again from Swift. Lost on his way. He's got enough boost to try and make something of this.
Yeah, I know how to add
Goes
chat.
challenge him. It drops down, but no one around for Furia.
Swift wanted to back off. He's looking for support on third man. That is Yan. Lost. Cuts rotation. He's going to pump it up for his boy. Monkey Moon's ready in the middle. So much pressure on these midfield challenges. There's now Nalpo. Does he get a chance on ball? Can he get to work? He looks for the reset. Blocked by Lost. Both teams at the top of their game right now.
Monkey Moon just got in his own teammate's way. Is that going to punish them? No, just too much fast again. Twisted Minds.
This is how we add chat, just like this.
Uncomfortable at times. But Furia
Hold
have
on.
not
I'll get it
punished them
fixed
for
in
a
just 1
single
second.
moment. Yan doesn't need any boost to save that, but he is going to need some to get rid of it. Lost just looking for Monkey Moon.
There you guys go. Oh, you guys look pretty.
3 minutes. No challenge. Don't know if I like that at all, but Yan can claim.
Yeah, nice touch from Yan. Look at the control as well. Has Lost on the left. Wants the reset over to him. Monkey Moon has the free jump. It's a free back. A free shot as well now, Bo.
I want to see this. I'm missing it.
And then the better of this overtime, but it all might be nothing. Swift to the side. The bump almost finds a way in. Monkey Moon's going to leave this one.
There it is.
Early challenge again. Lost a little awkward. He wants to help again. The Furia, they get out now. So much pressure.
It's only game 1. This has got to be exhausting if you're on the field. Alpo's the quicker. Can't get the skim. Furia in a rough spot. Reset for Monkey Moon. Can't do anything
Me when I'm
too
maybe
much
20?
with it. Yan hasn't got the flick, but actually that
Dude,
works out nicely. They've got a moment to
Okay, I hope-
Give it a blast.
I hope so. Oh, nice. Lost got it, dude. They, wow.
It was now Bo's second man. He came in when TRK was rotating out and left him in a fatal position.
There we go, that's better.
Furia, they're not going to stuff that up. They
Okay.
take the first.
Oh, he's mad at me. I know, boy.
What a game. And that's just to get us started. 8 minutes of Rocket League play for a winner. For me, Twisted Minds, that third man positioning is worrying for me right now. Not only that, but when they do have a clean bait on the ball, they're missing it on occasion. That's very unlike them. Just need to calm that down. You have every belief that they will. But on the other side, I really want to highlight here in Furia, as I'm going to highlight last time, I want to highlight the cuts of rotation. That first man just turning has meant that they can just take the ball and get rid of these solo plays.
And Lost. What a start for him. What a tournament he's had.
Yeah.
After being relatively quiet, they came in as a South American second seed. It felt like it was Yan or bust. They really had no offense. And Lost flipped the switch. As you said, he started being that man to just cut rotation, to challenge through the midfield, and he's been rewarded in game 1 with a hat trick.
He's playing so well. We've got a highlight as well. Yan is still doing this, 4 years on. And he's going to look to try and add yet another scalp
to his growing pile. He's always around, he's always clawing. He's never quite got across the line. Semi-finals to his name. The 1v1 tournament last year.
Yeah.
Played against Morksey over in Birmingham. Almost reverse swept. There's a word I'm using a lot there. It's almost. No more, he says.
It's about time. It's about time for South America. Here is Yan. Does he get the free double to great fake instead? Off the rip. I love this from FURIA. They didn't seem phased at all by NRG, even when they called the timeout. They changed up the rotation. They changed up the structure, the play style, everything. FURIA always remember, find that extra gear, find that extra level to get to.
All right, we're good, chat.
Have more in the tank as well.
I gave my cat his medicine, but I'm not going to give him his stress relieving one. I think it's going to be okay.
Or even during the group stage. As they go for the booming clear.
I'm going to log off of Rocket League right now so we get all the FPS back.
Players used, now very awkward for Nalbo. It's going to drop down nicely. Lovely pass to TRK, who, yeah, Monkey Moon's not going to quite reach that one.
Yeah, no,
In a couple of times here, Twisted Minds.
Oh, no, he thought he faked it. Progressive is on the ball. Isn't Progressive like that? That chick? That one lady? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, she's kind of cute, but I think she's AI now.
That's the thing, it's like usually when we go into a game like Twisted Minds,
They're Progressive sponsored.
on the analysis to say why things are going wrong, they're whiffing the ball. What else can you say?
It's another chance there. Monkey Moon doesn't make the read. It was a free shot. One member of Twisted in there. Still, no team able to
Only by Progressive.
That
deadlock
card
right
every
here.
time.
Here he is again, the hat-trick scorer game one. Finds
What does Progressive do?
boost.
I forgot.
Again, looking to stay on the balls, get involved as well. He's able to turn. They're just so in sync right now. The Brazilians, it's fantastic.
I don't know, dude.
Their mentality is that their goal is the halfway line.
Sometimes I feel like too much communication is the wrong key
It's almost like
to
personal insult.
winning the game.
Lost is on his way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment.
It's interesting how even the...
Shot and
Whoa, what?
happened there?
What?
That was a little awkward. Has to use every
Huh?
ounce of boost he had in the tank. Yeah, it's looking for the pass off the Swift.
That was weird.
Swift will be able to collect. Twisted Minds have not been able to get their game going at all.
Wait, was somebody else behind him? How come?
It's not able to sustain any form
What was
of pressure
that?
against FURIA. Maybe there's a chance.
What was
It's almost like
that?
personal insult. Lost is on his way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment.
He should get tired within within 30 minutes to an hour. So.
It's almost like a personal insult.
So what happened there?
Lost is on his way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment.
Oh, did he get bumped?
It's a skim
No.
shot and on earth happened there.
Nah, dude. Nah, chat. They're
Lost is on his
cheating.
way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment. It's a skim shot and on earth happened there.
What?
It's almost like a personal insult. Lost is on his way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment.
Yo, stop with this one, dude. How do I get rid of this one?
It's a skim shot and
Nah, dude, he's cheating! He's cheating! Dude, what? Chat, he cheated.
And you can see the frustration on Monkey Moon's
Bro,
face right here. Twisted
he
Minds,
cheated.
They haven't been able to get their game going here against FURIA.
yeah, we might be finding out soon if those chairs can recline. I do believe they can, and Monkey Moon might need
Bro.
it if it keeps going this way. Alpo.
There's no way!
Almost like a personal insult. Lost is on his way.
Copy link.
Dangerous thing at the moment. Too much on it. Again, double skim shot and
Nah.
a caveat at the moment for Twisted
Nah.
Minds. Double commit. The only good news for him is Swift struggled to collect the ball.
Nah,
Just
dude.
couldn't get out the wrong way.
This is where you worry about the communication coming in because it's just open opportunities, open backboards, double commits for Twisted
Nah,
Minds.
we're gonna download landscape version.
Twisted.
I'm going to Twitter, boys. I'm going to Twitter.
Enough to stay up, but so much boost used. Yeah, to the side.
Or X. Sorry.
Twisted Minds committing on every possible
I'm doing
chance,
it.
but it's just quantity over quality. The
At
double
Rocket
commits, it's just
League.
wearing thin with their boost usage.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Already on for it.
Wait, I can always just add the file.
Time to try and take that boost. TRK stolen 100. That's awkward, so maybe Twisted Minds can make something of it. Alpo, I mean, where do you go from here? He's gone for the skip. He's done pretty well. But he's just running out of time.
just such a low percentage shot as well. I know he got it on target, but in 2026, there's always got to be someone in there.
I don't know about that one.
Easy save made. Twisted Mind still
I don't know, dude. That looked a little sus.
Shot intercepted. TRK should be able to keep it in. Yeah, he's got to burn a lot of boost just to keep it close. Enough time for Naopo to get involved. Off the backboard. Anybody home. FURIA defending incredibly well.
Yeah, FURIA have just put this game in a lockbox. Nothing for you, and that could very well have been 3.
Nah, I don't believe. Dude, what happened right there? How did that glitch happen?
Still got enough time to make something of this, but they've got to get that ball into the net with some time to spare. Reset from Monkey Moon. Where's the follow? Here it comes from Nalbo. Here's the goal that they scored in the last game. But it's been so long since Twisted Minds had anything to cheer about. And with that ball gone, so is the game. Sad Jr. is about to have to earn his paycheck. Because whatever this is, it's not working.
Push the timeout button, Twisted Minds. I don't know what the play style is. I don't know what the game plan is against FURIA. But it sure ain't working.
Who won? I'm paying attention to chat. Oh, there she is. I knew it.
Whatever you're doing, rinse, repeat, do it again 2 more times.
Dude, I'm gonna lose all my points.
It's just so strange.
It's gonna be over.
So many double commits, and it's okay.
Come on, Felix.
Double commit,
Hey,
especially
buddy.
at this level of play, because the recoveries are so fast. There is always
Oh my God,
one
FURIA, dude.
rule with
What
double
the?
commits. Get the ball.
Holy.
If you're gonna do it, you better have a good result.
They came into this game, Twisted Minds.
Monkey Moon's fall off has to be studied.
The button pushed by Sad Jr. Twisted Minds came into today.
I voted for the
As a team,
wrong
number
freaking
1 in
team, dude.
goals, number 3
I don't
in
care. I'm still
shots,
gonna do it.
number 2 in
Still gonna vote for them.
assists, and number 3 in
I should have voted for the Braces guy though.
offensive team,
I saw him when I first
and they
launched.
score against FURIA.
And FURIA were a
Should have
team
voted
that
for
for the
him.
longest time, we thought we were gonna be out in groups. Over in the group of death. And then the moment we got onto this stage, it's an entirely different team.
Oh, let me go get my
Where has
cat.
this FURIA been?
I gotta put
FURIA
him on.
stats haven't really been flattering at all.
Not at all.
But they've just been gritty. They've had the hunger, the drive. We saw it in Game 5 against R8 to make it out of groups.
Can I just say this verbatim as to what we got in our little stat sheets? FURIA's team stats reflect a team that goes 0-3, 0-9 in the first stage and doesn't get anywhere near the playoffs, much less a top 8. Well,
Here they are.
here they are.
Throw your stats in the bin, ladies and gents. FURIA, it kind of feels like they threw the playstyle in the bin as well. They looked so stagnant earlier on.
Okay.
But after that, R8 just
wanna
in
look
game
out?
3, 4, 5, when Lost started to get online, and even that game 5, it wasn't Yan. It was Lost and Swift, the
All
ones
right,
who
you
punched
have to
down
stay
FURIA. I
in
mean,
for a little bit.
that's just so important.
At least a little
for
bit
FURIA.
longer.
And at this
Look.
level of Rocket League, you need every
Look
single
how
player on the
fragile you
team
are, boy.
absolutely firing.
Okay, and you're
Although
getting
the
that
stats
medicine.
aren't quite reflecting it
Gonna
yet,
make
they
you
keep this up
pretty
towards the end of the
sleepy.
event, they'll be at the top.
All right.
Now here's the good news for Twisted
How
Mind
about I
fans.
brush you?
They're kind of used to this.
Let
Not
me
a team
brush you, dude.
that likes to make lives easy for themselves at any point, even their qualification. Here along with Falcons, who didn't even make a top 2 in their opening event. Ended up winning the next 2 events afterwards. So the mental is there. They can bounce back.
Ooh, doesn't have the
Certainly no one's going to question the talent.
We need to remind everyone that TRK comes into this match 7-0 against South America, against an entire region. He hasn't dropped to them once. And they're 2-0 down in the series. Timeout complete. Let's see what Sad Jr.'s brought to the table.
Western Media kickoff play. To feel. Oh my goodness, he just always got somebody waiting downfield to FURIA. Nice little tap on. Yan, backboard. Nalpo's pretty much been living there throughout the course of this series. Monkey Moon with the low 50. TRK looking for Nalpo. Up to the air. Plenty of boost to work with Monkey Moon up in support, but he might not need him. Gonna go for a low 50. Here comes Monkey Moon. Realized he didn't have the angle, so he just tries to play for time.
Guys, Monkey Moon's falling off.
But it does release TRK. Beats one. Still on the backboard is Swift. Pop over the top. Now Po to the side. Twisted Minds. Do they try and play a more reserved playstyle? Do they bait FURIA in? Do they stop the overkicks? Kick and Monkey Moon just get to work.
Dude, these guys play like silvers.
Trying to win another Worlds at Mickey Moon Arena, if you don't mind. Now Bo throws it across. Swift intercepts. Lost. We'll have space. Once again, the structure just not quite working for Twisted Minds.
Pull off. TRK wants it. It's the layover to Monkey Moon. This challenge every time. FURIA's first man has always got the job done. And against a roster like this, that is supremely impressive against somebody downfield. Twisted Minds, I feel like they're just sort of accepting that at the moment. TRK wants to go low as another double commit.
It's another double commit. It just looks so messy. Where's the organization from the team? Maybe the organized chaos, maybe an infield pass, but FURIA ready. Had 2 members ready to block that one out. That's going to roll towards there. Off target, won't roll up, but now Bo.
So they have to play with the progressive ball? Okay, somebody can flick for that.
He's gone through all 3.
He was way there.
It's another double commit, and now Bo, after being first man, has gone, what on earth are we doing? He's got to collect the ball.
It's not fixed. Swift, backboard. TRK's awkward, but there is no follow-up from Yan. Didn't like it. Twisted Minds not looking any better here.
Oh, no.
Still haven't conceded just yet. Monkey Moon on the catch. Just no follow. Full of confidence, send 2 when they're in the midfield. 0 of it when they're actually in an offensive position. Here comes TRK.
Nope, doesn't have it.
Follow it up.
Oh, he did.
The pressure though, good pressure here from Twisted. This has been a fantastic 30-second set. Here goes now Bo.
All right.
Off, beats one, bump, TRK, here we are!
Well, there's the threat. That is unbelievable from Nalpo. Because you know at any moment he might just turn around and go, actually, I want to go for a flip reset. And you have to respect it the entire way.
They just wore them down, low boost. 2 members of FURIA pinned in at the bump. Super effective. There's a couple of fakes come through now, Bo. Just trying to dance with him in the defensive third. He's lost. He's going to leave this one. First on the scene, the man that doesn't lose to South America. Has to prove that once again here.
Oh, wow.
Early with the pre-jump, but they can just limit the double commits that are just wasting so many resources for this team. You can certainly turn it around. They found the first goal, that's step 1.
The thing is, Twisted Minds could just switch this on at any moment. Yeah. For all of the complaints I've been had. A out of nowhere 6-0 also is possible. Well, there's the second. Twisted Minds are looking a distant better team in this game.
They just had to warm up, boys. They just had to warm up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We're a 50-50 side. We're either going to win the event or bomb out. The first 2 games, they were the latter. But this team, after the timeout, are looking like a contender.
This is a team that conceded 4, but won because they scored 10. That's how they play Rocket League. Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Back away. And they need this as well. Best of 7 reverse sweeps. They do happen, but not very often. Looking to add another one to the tally. 100 seconds left here in game number 3. Yan. We have lost in support. He's gone early. Backboard, no boost to turn that in. And Swift did. But Swift's not quick enough.
Still another double commit, yeah. They are low boost here. Monkey Moon with 50 in the tank. That's
Chat, what do you do when your cat meows at you and you feed it, you love it, you took it to the vet, it has nothing wrong with it, but he just keeps meowing at you? What do you do?
Sublime there from FURIA. And they're not letting Twisted Minds get away. 1 minute 24, and Twisted Minds have to win this.
Want a
Shooting
fish?
from Swift has been incredible. Here's
Want
a
some
double
fish,
reset
boy?
off the kickoff. The prodigy of South America picked up to upgrade the best team in Sam. He's announcing himself here in Paris. Minute 10. Twisted Minds still looking to hang on, looking for that first game win. Can FURIA respond? We saw they did it against NRG when they
Get you
started
some fish.
to switch up the play style. We'll see if FURIA respond once here. Champ Sunday, there's only room for one. Flick over the top. Is that the open net for TRK?
You want some food, buddy?
Oh, it's just a
Try some?
cannon. Now Bo's got the ball on his head, and it's going
got some of
nowhere
this.
else but to the moon.
Right here.
TRK's just got to finish the rest of it off, and it's a little bit more of a cushion. 2-goal lead re-established, but FURIA have got kickoff plays. What do they choose to go for this time? Go for the double fake? Yan wanted the ball on his way through, but he'll settle for a bit of a delay on it. Now they're on their way.
Not a bad play. We saw them come back from 3-0 down against NRG to win that in regulation. Here's Lost. 50 comes through. Swift looking to pop it up, looking to keep the ball alive. Twisted looking for their forward. They only know one way, Shogun. And it's attack.
Well, it took them long enough, but Twisted Minds have arrived to this series. This game is as good as gone.
4-1.
Yeah, I mean, FURIA, I think they did the right thing. They tried to repeat what was working previously. But
Ooh,
I think they'll figure
4-1.
it out this time around. And Twisted Minds, I mean, more than anything else, have just got out of each other's way.
100% stop the double commits, increase the communication. Great cut there from Nalpo just to really put ice on this game 3. Timeout. Incredible. They've got to get one back with 17 seconds. It's a beautiful play. Still time.
All right, let's play guess the kickoff once we get into it.
Oh, the speed from Lost. So that was covered by TRK, but the pre-jump is pretty much Lost trademark at this event. Previous few matches, 17 seconds. What's the kickoff strat? How are we talking? It's a double back corner. It's gonna find Lost. He's got a free backboard. Monkey won't get up to it. There's no one home. Yan had to commit, you'd think.
Psycho!
Psycho into the corner will work. At least to keep possession, but it's not gonna work for game 3.
Oh, what's that?
Twisted Minds will win their first game on Saturday.
They've got to lock in now. What a performance, though, from TRK. Hat-trick hero.
Boy.
When his team needed him most. And for a player that got moved on, tried to find his roots. Found a heck of a team to try and work with for this. But he's just so good. He's so necessary on these teams.
It's like he just realized that he hasn't lost a single series to this region.
Yeah, not today.
He's woken up. A huge hat-trick from TRK. What a player he's been over so many seasons here in Rocket League. FURIA still, they were responding. They were looking to push the pace. Twisted Minds off that timeout. We don't believe we have a timeout called back by Bruno, so Sad Jr. just gets a little feather in his cap off that one, just to get them back in. This is elimination point, by the way. We have to remind everyone, this isn't upper bracket anymore.
Yep, everything you watch from here on out is going to be elimination. We have got our remaining protagonists. 8 teams, all vying to be Paris Major Champions, the biggest RLCS event of all time. And Monkey Moon would love to add that to his ever-growing list of accolades. For FURIA, looking to go out a step further. Semi-finals, their best ever result. Finals in a 1v1 event for Yan. But it's all about lifting trophies. That's what people remember.
Well, that game 3 was a win for the statisticians. The #1 team in offense finally have woken up and shown just that. Can they repeat the dose? Utopia Coliseum. Here we go. TRK off the roof, blocked out. Monkey Moon. Huge fake challenge. The cut rotation comes through from Yan. As Nalpo just looks to keep the ball. Now let's see how the FURIA respond. How do they defend against the 3-headed beast, the 3-tip spear right here. Nalpo looks to challenge. Yan up, 0 boost. FURIA just getting a little jammed in that corner. It's TRK looking to keep it in. A lot of defense being played, a lot of panic, and a lot of trouble. Huge save.
Come and help your mate out when he needs you. That's exactly what they did. Now Lost turned into scrap heap. Nalpo, bit of time. He's got Lost on the way to try and challenge him. Past the first. Who's up next? Takes another reset. So now he's going to go hunting for Lost. Making it awkward, and that's what
I don't know about that one.
Here.
What is that guy doing?
Great challenge.
Why is he flying for it like that?
A little bit of misplay here from Monkey Moon.
Horrible 50. He went flying.
50. He's really coming into his own in this series.
Nope,
Although
didn't
there's
touch.
an argument with the ceiling, and the ceiling won.
I'm pointing out all their flaws.
Double commit, huge double commit, Lost, open net, short toe. Does he get the shot? Yeah, fakes one, triple commit, Twisted Minds. Well, they're still prone to absolutely falling apart. That time through the midfield, but they get out of trouble.
I mean, they have 2 wins, though.
There was no big win available, just pressure. Now Yan, first time!
Ever since that double commit, they just could not find their feet. FURIA with the opening, the counter-attack. They drew Twisted Minds back out. Nothing Twisted could do right there. Yeah, too quick. And this is where you question maybe the communication, Shogun. With the pressure on in front of the crowd, we know that there's got to be different language issues.
Oh, you got it.
With
Oh,
Twisted
he
Minds
almost.
preferring to come in English, but
What's up, buddy?
they have the trust when the pressure's at its highest.
But there's something that goes wrong when the flow state is exited. Twisted Minds don't look great. What a stop that is! How on earth did Lost keep that out?
Ridiculous from Lost. simply ridiculous. Swift with the clear. Now Poe almost over the top. The bump from Monkey Moon doesn't land. Twisted Mind
Bit my
still
lip.
pushing. TRK.
I GG'd myself.
Reset. Doesn't get faked. Monkey Moon lost yet again.
He's unstoppable at the moment. But trust me, Twisted Minds will be happy to test that. Monkey Moon on the turn. It is all Twisted Minds in offense. Cannot afford any more mistakes. Monkey Moon wants to cut that one in.
Ooh.
Alpo didn't like it. Infield
Damn,
pass,
dude.
Alpo's on zero
That was
base.
almost a good pass.
Trying to include him in the play, but
Hanging on.
how are they going to do that? Look for the player.
There it is.
Good shot. Alpo.
There it is. That was a good pass, good play.
They were
Nice.
only hanging on Furia.
Good job,
Monkey
boys.
Moon, excellent collect off the wall.
NWPO?
Sets up now, Poe.
I don't think I've ever heard that guy.
Again, nothing he could do about that one. They get equalizer.
We are seeing both sides of Twisted Minds, aren't we? The best and the worst. Swift on the reset. Can't get any further than Alpo. Up goes Monkey Moon. Great challenge for him. Lost will claim. They need some more magic for him. Provided plenty in the previous game. Provided plenty on the goal line. Now they've got to go and try and get themselves a goal.
That was a good
Last 2 minutes
slam.
is
How did?
enormous. If they win this, if they get the shot, Monkey Moon!
That was incredible.
Twisted Mind starting to take over the series.
He slammed himself hard on the wall, like, immediately. That's what made him have the advantage to get to the ball sooner. Now I wonder.
Behind all three diving players.
He just hesitated. He knew the Furia defense would panic. He saved his flip into the last very millisecond. And they're still pressing. Twisted Minds. How about one more? It's off the post, Furia. They've been absolutely rattled, but they've got out of trouble.
Yeah, I don't know about
It's
this
still
one,
a
man.
one-goal game. It might be a 0-goal game.
What does it take to get rid of them?
Nah.
Furia played almost no offense,
Nope.
but they keep getting goals.
And it was Monkey Moon and Nalpo getting jammed up in that defensive corner again. The double commits. My goodness, Twisted Minds. It has been their absolute kryptonite this series. Lost with the fake. As Nalpo looks to cut rotation.
I'm gonna have to talk about how I don't know how that happened.
Right here, it's for Twisted. Monkey Moon gets out of trouble. TRK launches it downfield. Both teams really not finding defense the easiest part of the game here, Shogun.
Well, nobody likes playing defense. Lost story on the way. Some signs of Zen's goal a couple of years back. Monkey Moon hasn't got any target men, so he's going to have to go by himself. Oh, TRK low boost, takes the 50, takes 100 I should say, off the wall. Now Bo on the way, Monkey Moon in support, tries to get to it, couldn't stretch enough.
Follow up from Nalpo as well. He just landed to get the shot on, but it was wide. He's going to stay in the air here. TRK Swift pops it across to Lost. As Nalpo's just got to throw it to the wall. Monkey Moon is so quick, so quick!
You've got your flip resets. You've got your ceiling plays. Monkey Moon goes really fast and hits the ball really hard. And that's why he's the best.
We speak about him as the best midfielder in Rocket League. The second man, the way he patrols through the center of the pitch. And he read that a second quicker than anyone else. Twisted Mind still pushing. As we know they'll do, they want the fourth goal. They will not be looking to hang on to this one-goal lead. They want one more, and they might get it here with a free backboard. Yan still downfield, redirect enormous.
I don't know about that one.
Should be able to let that one bounce. He knew he had a little bit of
I
time.
don't know about that one.
On the way. What a cut rotation, it's another double commit. No way for Fury to take advantage of that. Pass down play. Lost goes first. Just didn't have a passing option.
Could have had an extra pass, I think, but he went for the shot early. 10 seconds left. What do you got for us now, Bo? Looks to the fake. Twisted Minds looking to tie this series up. Furia want to get that 2-game ledger. The ceiling. Does he have support?
Yeah, dude, there's no way.
Down this end. TRK should be able to kill
That's
it.
too crazy, though.
Yan can collect, but then
I don't know about that one.
Just Swift with 100. Now Bo wants this ball on the deck. Twisted Minds tie the series.
For real.
Well, Sad Junior's timeout has worked very nicely. Bruno, I think it might be time for yours. Furia have not looked bad in these last two games, but they are bleeding away their lead.
I don't know, dude.
Game really that
How did that even happen?
Didn't really get all that involved in. That was all now for Monkey Moon.
South Americans.
What if they're doing that on purpose? What if they do this script, right? Where they make you think that this game happens like this, so you in your mind play like that, and then you get more advanced because you think that they can do it, so you can do it. When in reality, they could never do it without that segment, you know? I think that's what happens.
Goal to win it is just different. The fact that you pre-jump that and you just know. It is a level of Rocket League IQ that borders on pure genius, because he just sees the game different to everybody else.
You mentioned that quieter game from TRK, but he's so
come up on top of my bed?
So efficient, so effective in just filling the gaps. And when Monkey Moon and Naopo are double committing, he has to kind of batten down the hatches a little bit. We saw that there. He stabilized the team, and then he lets Monkey Moon go to work. He lets Naopo be that first man just to open up chances and opportunities.
And it did feel an awful lot that when we were mentioning double commits, those were the two names we were saying.
Oh, he got it.
TRK was less involved in that particular aspect. So I think he's maybe just taking a little bit of look and just going, okay, I'll be the adult
Good
here.
boy, good
I'll
job.
just make sure everything's clicking.
You got it, buddy.
And then we'll get ourselves back into the series. Get back into the series they have
Getting
done.
tired?
2 each now.
Getting a little
What if this
sleepy?
next one goes on to double match point? We are guaranteed at least a Neo Tokyo here, CJ. But Furia, they've just got to get up to that next level. If they want to try and take down the Titans from Mina.
This Twisted Minds team, they play so quick. So when they're a little off, just 1-2%, you're going to see the double commits. But if they call the timeout, if they can just reset, look how quickly
Dude, what
they can just
happened?
shape up and put 4 goals on the board instantly just through that pace.
You okay?
I said earlier on, it's flow state.
Come here,
They are a
buddy.
pure flow state team. They know what they want to do. They trust that they can make it happen. Yes, it is a bit of a domino effect, and if they do make a mistake, then something seems like everything.
Maybe I should have gave him his stress medication because he just got really sketched.
On the reset goes beneath 2.
But he's peeing a lot more, so that's
A
good.
heck of a way to start off, and suddenly nowhere to come out after a timeout, then immediately conceding.
Feels like a punch in the face off the timeout if he scores that. Backboard touch. Oh, Swift is on, but he did jump on the backboard. It's a massive whip. Furia, they're starting to look a little shaky.
They've just been reminded that this is so difficult of a tournament to win.
Nah, I mean, the way that it came off the wall to the bottom.
Furia have got to
What's this?
start putting the pieces back together.
It's that split second decision.
Hello, I hope you're doing well. I recently found your channel. The vibe was always great, and I respect the grind. I just wanted to say keep it up. Oh, thanks, man. I love you.
Twisting, they're tearing, and they might just eliminate Furia off this. What was everyone saying? Falcons aren't here.
I don't know about that one.
Mina must be dropping off. Not a chance.
The Panthers are just backing into a corner right now. Twisted Minds have worked their way
Ziggy,
on
turn off
top
that ski.
of the three-headed beast. Swift into the corner. Furia, what do you have for us? You did it against NRG yesterday. The Twisted Minds, the best offense. Are they the best offense in the world? Well, we could find out after this tournament. Right now, they are in cruise control. If cruise control was 300 kilometers an hour.
1 minute down here in game number 5.
That was a good hit.
And it is as bad as it could have possibly been for Furia. Good news is they've got a lot of time. Got to find a way to work it. Lost looking for Swift. He's so far back though.
They really warmed up.
That Twisted weren't going to be able to recover from that.
Oh, no.
You're just not playing with that same confidence.
They're still going for the pre-jumps to intercept, but Twisted Minds, they're not worried about because they know they're going to beat them to the ball. 50 off the corner, now Bo skims it downfield, a perfect touch just in between Furia, so they can't set up the counter-attack instantly. Lost. 50, ball bounced down, here's Swift, up in the air, blocked by TRK. Twisted Minds just meeting them in the face time and time again.
This Monkey Moon is bumped, so it's going to be a little bit later here from Naopo, but Furia's first man turn is just not having the same effect. Twisted Minds have got that covered.
Great play.
Monkey Moon, except before he can get to him, Jan gets a second touch. I don't know if that helps his team too much though when it comes to creating an offensive chance. But it's pressure, straight out to Lost, goes for the shots, and Monkey Moon just shrugs off the challenge.
Yeah, just left the ball for the bump instead. Might work, but lost. Only one back, 0 boost. Waits for the corner to spawn. Finds a great 50, collects, reset, low. Monkey Moon, just so strong in that challenge. Releases Naopo, who looks for the bump, finds the bump. Swift just had to worry about all the trauma in front of him. Gets through the trouble.
Yeah, that's really well done there from Swift. Just to ignore everything, play the ball. The last thing you want to do is get faked. Jan's on his way. He's got 40 boosts.
Oh, this is it.
He's got a bit of time.
He should have forced it. These guys play so quick. You gotta play fast.
When does he go? That's the question. You can just see the hesitation from the South Americans. Pass across Lost.
No, it's too far.
That one. They're stressed on the attack when they do find the offense.
That was a good read.
And they're just flirting with danger with that third man. When do you commit? You're 2 goals down. 2 minutes left. At some point, you got to send the house.
Oh, this is so good though. Naopo gets rid of it nicely. Lost second touch. Has he got the set? Would have even really been there for it though. I don't think Jan would have got to it in time. Good 50. Jan's a distant second again. A little bit of time to work here though for Lost, but he used too much of it.
Yeah, they want to get in. You can tell they want to keep this ball in the blue half as quickly as possible. But the placement of the clears coming through from Twisted Minds, just putting it in orbit spots. They're still making mistakes. Now called off by Monkey Moon.
FURIA, bruh.
90 seconds left.
They thought they had it at first.
It is an opening, but they're happy to just sit back second and third man. They're happy with the 2-goal lead. Will that come back to bite them? You know FURIA got to push.
It's just not getting anywhere at the moment. Monkey Moon looking backboard, looking to put this game away. There's a setup.
Nobody's there.
Twisted Minds. No point hunting down for that third. 2 is good enough, at least for now.
Would expect TRK to be on that, but not winning a 2-goal lead. Monkey Moon throws that one on net. Here is Jan. Now looking for the bump. Does find the bump. Swift has to back off. Very awkward on net. Absolute bullet into the top left corner. Save. 55 seconds. They can worry about the saves later. They need to find some goals.
Monkey Moon turns it back around. Naopo's not going to get to that. At least not first time. Second time, much better. Looks for the ground pinch. Certainly not far away, but it's one that either rockets or goes nowhere.
Reset. TRK, 35 seconds. Twisted, clean sheet. This is rare from them. Usually it's about 7 goals to the good, 3 goals to the bad. They'll take it 2-0, 30 seconds.
Up in the ball, Swift gets it back to Lost, who's on 0 boost. He needs Jan to come in and support him. Looks for the pass, but it's too obvious.
He blocked it himself.
Anyway, but you want to at least see the shot go in. Swift straight out to TRK, 14 seconds, and FURIA are watching their tournament lives drift into the distance.
They've got to go right here, 1 goal, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Demo found. Lost, looks to launch it forward, doesn't get the touch, doesn't find the bump either, and Twisted Minds, 3 games on the bounce, match point.
There it is. They're up 1. They have an advantage. Their confidence is way better than the losing team.
And it all goes back to that first goal.
Bro, who was that?
And just the sheer calamity that Swift put himself into trying to deal with that backboard. It's awkward, absolutely. But those are the margins at this level, because that completely sucked the life out of FURIA.
It's that split-second decision from Swift. Does he pre-put
What's
to
up,
the
boy?
backboard and try and make the read there, or does he stay down? He opted to stay down. As soon as he makes that decision, he's stuck with the choice that he makes. And you can see it right here. He could have gone backboard. Definitely could have pre-flipped up the backboard. But instead, that corner can be so treacherous when you're trying to make the defensive read. With the pressure of this situation, this moment here in the La Défense Arena as well. Just starting.
I know,
to
buddy. It's
falter.
because you're stressed,
Cracks
and I have to get that
opening
pill
up.
down you probably.
The Panthers wounded.
You see the Vitality fans, along with a lot of people in this arena, showing their support for Monkey Moon, a former player for their organization. Primarily, at least known to be a BDS player, but Monkey Moon now making his name known over in MENA. A region that has won majors, been to World Championship Grand Finals, looking to try and take them to brand new heights. As for South America, if this continues on, it's just more of the same. They've got 10 minutes to change that narrative and 5 minutes to send us to Champions Field.
Neo Tokyo, here we go. Off
Hold
the
up, I gotta
rim,
get
it
my
is
cat
Twisted
his-
Minds. The back pass actually coming out from FURIA. Inventive, a little bit different, and perhaps not the desired outcome right here. Monkey Moon pops it up, has space, reset, or the bump instead. The bump's fantastic, but he hits the ball himself.
Alpo with TRK. He goes to the far corner.
TRK finds the opener once again. Twisted Minds have FURIA pinned. Low boost across the board. Scrambling.
And yet again, FURIA coming to a brand new game so full of hope. And they didn't even get their ball into the blue side of the field before they were already down by 1. 4 minutes and 30 on the clock. Is that the countdown to South America being eliminated from Paris?
Well, after game 2, they've turned the Panthers into a Cheshire Cat, Shogun. They haven't fired a punch against this Twisted Minds team. That's a great play. It's a bit tasty, but he's passed the ball around. His teammate lost. Should have been 1-1. They're starting to collapse. TRK has low boost onto the backboard, cleared out. FURIA once again. There's 20 in the tank across the board. Oh, they're in big trouble.
We're going to try and get rid of it. Yeah, demoed, at least a little bit of extra contact from TRK. A good read after the fact, but Lost gets a block. Look at these boost totals. At least a little bit better this time here from FURIA. Not a good clear, however. FURIA looks so nervous. They look like a team that know they can be eliminated.
They are just under so much duress right here. There's the shot. What do you do? What do you do?
FURIA would love to know the answer to that question. They've been hunting for it for the last 17 minutes.
The only man with 100 boost got removed from the pitch in net. Twisted Minds 2-0. 3:30 away from a Champ Sunday match against Gentlemen. Reset on net. Huge save by Yan.
Whatever.
Monkey Moon on the turn.
He's not going to get his sedation.
Wouldn't even know which team is trying to claw this game back at the moment. You think Twisted Minds are down by 3?
My cat's pissing me off.
Looking for the backboard.
Whatever, he can be mad.
Good block. Wants the player yet again.
I tried to give him his stupid pill, but he's not taking it. He keeps on spitting it out.
Although there's a little bit of a calamity from Twisted Minds. Good block.
Stressing me out, dude.
Lost on the check.
He stresses me out more than he should get stressed.
Monkey Moon's already ready for him.
It's an incredible touch from Monkey Moon. Lost. Would have had a shot on net. Oh, the swinger downfield. Swift has to pop it off the backboard. Lost. We haven't seen him cut his first man. We haven't seen the connection. It's because they've got no boost, Shogun. They haven't had boost since
Fine, I let him take a lot of it.
in trouble. Swift clears to the side. Twisted Minds, ever since they found the connection piece, they stopped double committing, are all over the South Americans.
And Lost Swift just puts them straight back in defense. Takes the 100. Twisted Minds hunting for the third. Just a little bit too early there from Monkey Moon. Now realizes
Syringe, but I gave him, or tried to give him the pill to calm his stress.
Really aggressive as third man, and maybe a little bit too aggressive. Yan keeps it away.
Look at Monkey Moon keeping it in though. They're not looking to back off Twisted Minds. You're 2 goals up. You're 2 minutes away.
I'm stressed out, dude.
6, and they just keep pushing.
They only know one way, and it's goal after goal after goal. Twisted Minds. We were worried about them. Why? They had it all figured out.
TRK 2 minutes away from an 8-0 record against South America. FURIA came back from 3-0 down against NRG in just 1 minute yesterday. They've got to do it again.
Oh my goodness.
The setup, perfection, the finish, subpar.
Oh, it's just not happening here for FURIA. Swift over to Lost. Doesn't want to go first time. And they're about 1 minute and 40 away from elimination. Twisted Minds are not putting a foot wrong.
TRK still pre-jumping, for goodness sake. You're 3 goals up in 90 seconds. They want a 4th, maybe a 5th. A 6th for good measure. Minute 25, FURIA. This is it. Tournament point. No Champ Sunday. They can't find 3 on the bounce. Swift collecting, looks for the bump, does find it, but there's a second man of Twisted Minds right there.
This is a completely different team to the one that opened this series. Whatever Sad Jr. said during that timeout, he needs to say it to start series from now on. They've been unreal. 1 minute, FURIA have got to get something, anything. I don't remember the last time they had a shot on target. I can tell you the last time Twisted Minds had them. Swift on the break, Yan's got 0 boost, but they've just got to try. But 20 boosts could have been all the difference. That has been the case all game long.
They've broken them. They've absolutely broken them here. This is 2-on-1. Now, Bo, if he saves this, he's just too darn good. Look at the support, the reinforcements.
All right, we're good.
It's TRK. Pretty good support at that. Now, Bo, downfield.
So yeah, they won so hardcore. Those guys are going home.
There has to be scored on this push, and then they've got to get into the kickoffs. But time is just ticking away. Lost, slow plays it, and he's still got 2 players after
The
him.
cats made me stressed
Even here,
out.
Twisted Mind.
Good night, Furia. Go home.
Started the series off slow.
Good night. Go home.
Supersonic for the next 20 minutes. They march on to
Bye.
Championship Sunday.
Have a nice way.
You might be able to
Brazil's
take
this
down
way.
the world champs.
That's crazy. Brazil's this way.
It's a whole different game trying
That's
to take
crazy.
down
They
the
cannot be
goals.
saying that.
Furia looking for one more goal to end their Paris major. Look to the world champs. Twisted Minds. Send a message to Champ Sunday.
That was impressive.
Are they all getting booed? Boo.
To fix the way they were playing so quickly.
Are they going home?
That is a criticism that has been levied against Monkey Moon teams, is that when it goes wrong, he just leans back
Look at
and
Furia.
watches the series go on by. Not this time. It was going horrifically. We cannot understate that. But one timeout after the fact, and they just bounced back.
Monkey Moon showed his leadership. TRK, I felt as well, showed his leadership when
Oh
his
my
2
goodness,
teammates
yes.
could not stop double committing.
I don't think they ever did stop double committing. They just did it better.
But they just kept pushing. They kept on attacking. And Furia, with no boost in net, having to save shot after shot after shot. Eventually, the damn wall would break.
Good boy.
He said the Panthers were backed into a corner. And I think after about game 4, they just were lying down.
It's going to be a backhanded criticism to Fury that their low boost defense is very good. Just have to play way too much of it. But it is going to be them, the MENA representative, as the only North American or non-European representative in Sunday.
Well, Monkey Moon will have to face Gentlemates. He won't feel French tomorrow, that's for sure. Let's head down to the floor with Leaf. He's got an interview with TRK.
Paris, make some noise for Twisted Minds. I'm with TRK. You guys are looking good right now, taking down FURIA, who just took down NRG. When they did that, were you worried at all that, FURIA might be
Oh, I
here
love
to
this song.
اول شيء مبروك جدا فوز قدام فيوريا الفريق اللي يشيل فريق انرجي ابطال العالم للسنه الماضيه. هل حسيتوا وانتم داخلين على هاي البطوله وعلى هاي المباراه انه يمكن في ضغط زياده عليكم بما انكم قدام فيوريا؟
كبير الصراحه قد ما يستهان فيه يعني كان يعني عادي ماني مستغرب حتى لو فات على لانه فريق صراحه كبير معروفين اللعيبه يعني ولكن استعدنا لهم افضل
Ziggy, turn off reality.
والحمد لله قدرنا نفوز.
Honestly, thank God we were able to take them
Ziggy,
down.
turn
And
off
I wouldn't
reality.
really underestimate a team like Furia. Regardless, they're able to pull out incredible plays, and they're a very, very strong team. They're a strong contender, so we just prepared as much as we could, and at the end of the day, we were the better team on the day.
Il lui a posé la question s'il était stressé de jouer contre Furia parce qu'il venait de battre les champions du monde en titre Énergie. Il a répondu que de toute façon, il fallait sous-estimer aucune équipe et que Furia était une très très bonne équipe.
This guy gets paid the most.
Ils avaient un peu peur, mais ils ont réussi à remporter le match.
The translator?
Speaking of hard opponents, we have to talk about Gentlemates coming up in a little bit here. You know the audience might be on the other side at that point. Are you guys prepared? Gentlemates looked a little scrappy earlier. What's the confidence levels going into that matchup?
المباراة الجاية حتكون عم تلعبوا قدام فريق جنتل ميت واكيد الجمهور يعني حيكون واقف معاهم وبما انه شفنا المباراة الماضية لهم يعني مبين انه في عندهم مشاكل، في عندهم اغلاط، فهل بامكانكم تجهزوا حالكم للفريق وكيف حتجهزوا حالكم لفريق جنتل ميتس؟
فريق جنتلميت صراحه فريق كبير وصراحه الجمهور ما شاء الله عليهم كثار.
Triple translation? What is this?
ان شاء الله نستعد لهم ونفوز عليهم في ارضهم.
I want to say, Gentlemates, again, it's a very incredible roster. They're one of the strongest teams here in the competition, and there's a lot of Gentlemates fans here in the arena, so it's going to be a tough battle, but hopefully we'll be able to take them down in their home ground as well.
Il lui a demandé comment il se sentait pour aller jouer contre Gentleman, qui n'a pas fait la meilleure performance pour l'instant sur scène, et comment est-ce qu'il se sentait, parce que forcément ils sont de leur côté dans le bracket. Il a dit que Gentleman était particulièrement une équipe redoutable avec un roster qui était très très fort, donc évidemment ils vont respecter et tout faire. Ça va être compliqué.
Now, one final thing before we let you go here. You've been on these stages before, but obviously with a different roster. Now that you're back here, what do you make of all this? And how do you feel about the audience and where they're at and the energy they're giving you guys or even the other team?
علي يعني صار لك فترة عم بتشارك في هاي البطولات ويعني مو أول مرة تكون متواجد معنا في أرينا زي هاي، لكن متواجد المرة هاي مع روستر جديد، لكن أعطينا رأيك بالأجواء اللي عم بنحسها في الأرينا وأعطينا رأيك بالجمهور المتواجد.
صراحة شعور جميل إنك تلعب الآن بحضور الجماهير هذه ما شاء الله. يعني صراحة إني متحمس مع نوبو مونكي إني أحقق البطولة.
Honestly, the crowd has been absolutely sensational. The energy that they have been providing is incredible, to say the least. And I'm proud and I'm happy to be here with Nobu and Monkey Moon, and we're going to do our best on the stage.
Il lui a posé la question évidemment qu'est-ce que ça faisait de jouer sur scène devant un public aussi exceptionnel, et il a répondu qu'il vous trouvait tout aussi incroyable que vous l'êtes, mesdames et messieurs, et que jouer avec Nobu et Monkey Moon sur scène, ça lui faisait extrêmement plaisir, et il pouvait que apprécier ce genre de moment.
He likes you, so like him back. Make some noise for Twisted Mind.
Du bruit pour TRK et Twisted Mind.
Respectful in victory, a class act as always. TRK, one of the best competitors we have right now, as Twisted Minds send South America home.
We had upset alert for a little bit there after game 2. Furia is up 2-0, but then Sad Jr. calls that timeout, and they literally fixed everything at that point. Twisted Minds completely took over the series from game 3 on. We saw it where just the offensive pressure is just too much. In game 3, the shots were 13-9. Game 4, 12-8, then 11-6, and then finally 11-3 in the final game. It just felt like Twisted Minds, that pressure was just too much.
Yep, and Jorby's back in the green room. He gave me a great fun fact that I forgot. Well, it wasn't a fun fact, it's a fact. But I brought up how last time, I believe these two teams, or Monkey Moon played Yan in a high-stakes match all the way back in 2022 World. And in that series, Furia went up 2-0 against BDS, and then BDS won the next 4 games. So similar result right here, but you're right, Gibbs. It's just too much pressure. And it's the same thing kind of happened in Twisted Minds' match yesterday. They start off a little slow. The offense takes a little while to get chugging. But once it does, it's just simply too much.
Right, defense the whole time.
You're right, that wasn't a very fun fact. It's unfortunate for
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can say it's fun.
For others.
Yeah.
Fun if you're a Monkey Moon fan, and I bet the Monkey Moon fans are thriving right now. He is looking back in form in front of this French crowd, and you saw
nobody's going to talk about this clip
in front of him here. But man, I mean, it was a story of 2 different sides of the match. You had the first 2 games here, Hurt, where Furia looked genuinely like they had everything they needed. Twisted Minds was looking awkward on the pitch. And then the timeout hits, and it's a completely different story.
I mean, it's that same conversation I was talking about before. Furia is arguably the most emotionally driven team in the RLCS. That timeout halted them, whether they realized it or not. And so leading into that match, you're going up against, like I called them, Stone Cold. And it was this complete flip-flop to the other end where
it's fine if I
get
needed. At least they see
that
it.
same excitement.
It really felt like Furia versus Energy. The Energy was making a lot of small mistakes, and Furia was capitalizing. The first 2 games, Twisted Minds definitely didn't look like Twisted Minds, making these weird and awkward mistakes, and Furia absolutely capitalized. And we've known Monkey Moon in the past.
The real
leans back in his chair, he gets all upset about the series, and it goes away from them. But no, this time they call the timeout, and they battle back.
Exactly. And whatever Sad Jr. said in the timeout, it worked because they had 3 shots. Days and Twisted Minds had 3 shots in game number 2. If you already talked
this is like for kids. This Rocket League is for kids. There's no way he shot that.
10
That's
on the
sus.
shot charge for TM. Furia, I mean, looking at what they've done so far in the tournament and looking at their prospects going further into the season and we get on that road to the World Championship for them, I think they have shown that they can still compete at the highest level. The question for them still remains, though, you got to be able to show that you can win at the highest level. And how do you maintain that level of consistency throughout a whole entire seven-match set?
I feel like a lot of these teams try and play a little bit too much defense, and it's probably just because the other team is that good, right? They're just pinned into their own half. But we see all these good teams are getting physical. Twisted Minds, 5.5 demos per game. It's because when you're on defense, you are a target. When you're on offense, you can't get demoed out. So these teams have to figure out how to get that midfield pressure to
we should see their controllers and what they're playing with. Because half the time I think that they're
and I
it's not
really
real,
enjoy talking about the mental aspect of the game where, you know,
I'm gonna go to Mizu's channel and see if he knows.
The future isn't written, it's fought for. By the few our country trusts to win.
Oh wait, he's at the place. I can't do that.
No one crosses. Marines are made for this.
Let me go to Space Evils. Elvis's.
Marines don't get to quit. Do I make myself clear? Marines don't get to quit. Do I make myself clear?
Not just anyone can fight for everyone. Marines are made for this.
Let's see if he
So, let's do this.
Oh, okay. I got you. No.
Like a good neighbor.
Help me get a keyboard.
State Farm is there.
And they're looking to see if they can make the bracket run. We haven't the bracket yet, but if I do recall correctly, they are going to play Gentlemates tomorrow.
On the link
from the RL,
you sent, I changed my.
They have the boost. They're the fastest team in the world, and we've seen that with Nobo. Like he speeds around the field. He does it in ones as well. That's how he plays. And so hard.
Let's see.
Defense against.
Yeah, see, hold on, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah, there was
I believe you.
Was ahead at that time though. 18. Those two games.
I'm looking at that 50-50 on possession.
Let me see if I. It's a.
I thought it was us. Yeah, I got your Hurleys.
Alright, bet.
Hit me.
It's always close, and I don't.
Bro, he cheated. There's no way, dude. Look. I gotta know his thoughts.
That normally is only by like 1 or 2 points. Instead, that was a 10-point
Should have
difference
changed
right
the
there.
full name,
That's how much
not
time
the
Just Minds was on the
account
opposite
name.
side. That's why they have all those demos.
Alright, we're peeping this clip. Hold on. This is an actual RLCS clip, so if it's sus, then that's interesting.
Oh, what happened? Dude! Okay, here we go. So he hits it?
Alright, we're peeping this.
Alright.
It's almost like a personal insult. Lost is on his way. That's a dangerous thing at the moment. It's a skim shot and...
What the?
Yeah, dude, I know, right? I know! That's what I was saying.
Oh, hell nah.
It's a skim shot and... It's a skim shot and... It's a skim shot and...
That didn't even touch him.
Dude, I know, that's what I was saying.
It's a skim shot and... On earth happened there. It's almost like a personal insult.
That's what I was saying, dude. I don't know what's going on here. Isn't that crazy? Crazy, huh?
Dog, I've never seen that. I'm literally replaying it, cause like, what?
I know, that's crazy. How did that happen?
Oh, he gets bonked.
Did he?
That's why.
By who?
Look, if you slow it down. If you slow it down.
By whom? All 3 players on.
I think it's lost your bump. No, not lost.
All 3 players are on the map, no?
It's almost like a personal insult.
Was it?
Maybe Yans here?
Yans?
Yans is back here. Yeah, Yans is behind him. Lost is up here. Or no, it wouldn't be. It's Yans and Lost is here, so it would have to be Swift. Right?
Oh.
Yans and Lost are here.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
That makes so much more sense.
Okay.
At first, I was like, what?
He debunked it for me.
Let's watch this in super slow-mo. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Name. Right there. There you go. Detective Elvis has solved the case. That I have to watch that back like 15 times. That was weird.
There we go.
Thank you, Detective. I got you.
Thank you.
I didn't even notice that when I watched it through the first time. That was
Appreciate
crazy.
that, brother.
That was
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, they debunked it. Never mind.
To go. And we've been saving the Zen for last year. He's got off the phone call with Jinxie, and now he's going to step on the stage to stay alive.
That was
at the
that was
Paris
really
Major
weird.
versus SSG.
And really
But that
quick,
makes sense now.
That's not the special announcement.
I didn't
that was
even.
hyped on Twitter. That's still tomorrow, guys.
Dude, that would have been so cool if they cheated.
It is
I knew they didn't.
It's
though.
not-
make a disclaimer.
I was really thinking that they did.
People are getting nervous about that, so I'm just saying that's still.
Why was I
tomorrow.
hoping that they did?
So we got one more match on the day, and it's a big one, folks. We've got one spot left in the top 6 and 2 teams draped in gold. Which one will get to play for the title of Paris Major Champion on Championship Sunday? SSG or Vitality? Stay tuned.
SSG or Vitality?
Oh, now this guy's going that way. Now I'm getting the lay of the land.
Valets can be a big test for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
There's an overflow lot somewhere in the vicinity.
If the
Is that right?
garage is full, they go to the auxiliary.
He said if
lot.
the garage is full, they go to the overflow lot.
I heard him. I was right here. Let's just stand quietly.
I bet you guys have driven some great cars, huh?
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents.
It's always
but we can
Progressive.
protect your home and auto when you bundle with
I
us.
think you might have brought the wrong car. We had the red convertible.
Why is it doing this? I mean, I guess if you want to. You go right there.
And I don't know how to feel about it.
You're not used to losing. Getting beaten?
Not like this. These players are just so locked in.
Could it be the milk?
You like that chewing? Here, you can chew on this. Or here, I think I got another toy. Let me see.
It's okay.
Look, Felix.
Stay there.
Hey, a new Rocket League song. Look at this mouse.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home.
Every match starts before the countdown. And some rules aren't optional. Because this one's enforced. Risk a ticket. Risk not making it to the game.
Here they are, he's gonna lay it off for Jenkinson. Oh, but he's squandered possession. Here they are on the counter-attack. He's in
Success takes everything you've got.
And then some.
Your time,
What time?
focus.
It's all about the details.
It takes heart and soul.
That's kind of poetic. But yeah.
You put it all into your business. And the van that helps you achieve more,
Morning.
it costs far less than you think. Talk to your Mercedes-Benz dealer about exceptional offers today.
We know what you're thinking. Are there really nitrates in here? And heavy metals? And microplastics? And what are microplastics anyway? Isn't that the stuff they keep finding in fish?
Look at this.
Know anything about this?
Anyway, yes, your tap water could definitely be cleaner with Clarify by Delta, the low-maintenance tankless reverse osmosis system that saves you space under your sink. For fresh, filtered water you can trust. This takes care of that. See what Delta can do.
Look at this guy. You see this guy?
Anybody else got something they want to share?
A native body wash. It's got no
Dude, this is a lot of
parabens or
ads.
sulfates.
Whoa.
That all?
And a 24-hour freshness.
Good.
I got this.
Hey you! Relax! Domino's large one-topping pizzas are just $7.99 when you carry out. But don't act
Oh, look at
now!
these.
This deal's here through this time next year, at least. So take the scenic route on
Dude,
down
these
to...
are all
It's odd. If something's free, people just can't resist it. More baffling is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers can save $900, you know. Say, do you have this in a small?
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
And this is from the woman over there.
You just earned 5% cash back on that. Also, if I start a conga line, will you join?
Earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate.
Look at this one.
Match day. Let's go. Kinder chocolate bars. What a lineup.
Tom's stealing our treats again.
Nutella all day. It's crunch time.
Yes!
How did I miss the Butterfinger? Go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands for your chance to win $1 million.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, right, Chad. Don't fall for that. Yeah, right. Don't fall for that one, boy. Here, you want this? Look at this. You getting tired, buddy? What's up? What's up, Aqua? I see him in chat. I see him.
Under my umbrella, shelter from the cold. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Strangers found, lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here. Strangers found, lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
Everybody, doing okay? On my bed. Sleep here. Nice spot I have for you. Huh? Ziggy, what's the temperature outside?
It's 64 degrees right now. Today's high will be 84 and tonight's low 52.
Damn. 84 is gonna be crazy today.
Makes you wonder if you lost control.
So who's versing now? Team Vitality versus Space Station. GG's. Okay, works for me. Hey, look at my 7K I just got. Alright, who will win? Chat, who's gonna win? Oh yeah, I already thought Vitality. Let me do 7,000. I'm doing all in on Vitality. 757 left. Alright. If you guys lose, 747. If you guys lose, it's over. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to
One more match on the day here for the playoff Saturday of the Paris Major, and it's a banger. Vitality finally taking to the stage against Space Station Gaming. Twisted Minds just got the job done, and they're through to the top 6, and on a championship Sunday, they'll be taking on Gentle Mates. But check out the trophy. Check out Thomas Light. Appreciate them coming back as our hardware sponsor for the RLCS.
He just wants you to win more. You know,
Me?
when you see that? No, just everyone. You're going to walk by that trophy, it's like...
Oh, it makes you want to win more.
Yeah, it makes you just want to win just a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
I know, and just the beam of pure crystalline Parisian light coming down on top of it.
I didn't
Give
do
it that
that.
halo, that glow, that splendor.
I think back to the Lego trophy.
IRL?
You know. And now you get to win some Thomas Light, some actual...
I meant L. Lel.
To the trophy?
The Lego trophy.
I meant Lel, but I fat fingered.
You're going to get words about that one.
Too soon? No, we can be honest about it here, folks. It's been an incredible day so far. We got one more match to go. If you just now tuned in, where have you been? I know it's hard. There's lots of stuff going on, or maybe you were asleep on the other side of the world, but you have picked a great time to start watching some Rocket League, because the best in the world is coming up here, Bates.
That's right, the best in the world is coming up, and he's been hot. His name is Z-E-N. You just saw him on the last recent Jinxie. He's on that commercial for a reason. Okay, he's Zen, and Jinxie wants to be Zen. So that makes sense. And then, of course, you got them boys from Space, though, SSG, the young guns from NA, who have been performing superbly throughout this whole entire tournament. Big matchup between these two teams to move on to the bracket.
Space Station, the challengers, though, they did play in front of this crowd yesterday, but this crowd is going to be evolved today because they are going to be 100% behind Vitality. So Space Station, I hope you're ready.
They got to benefit a little bit from the crowd being a little bit less invested in their match against Maiden.
Not only that, it was the first match, too, so people were still filing in.
People were still waking up, getting their coffee. Oh, no French players are playing. It's fine, you know. And even in that match, they got booed a little bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be a different level of energy. The Golden Hornets are in the house, and they're getting set up and ready to go to cheer on the boys in yellow.
And these Space Station kids, they're young kids, you know? They're going to be a little bit, I think they'll be a little nervy. I think game one is going to be a true test for them. I feel like Vitality has a 90% chance to win game one. It just happens, can Space Station calm down by the middle of the series and make it a match?
What would it mean if SSG won
My
game
boy's
one?
feeling better.
It would
So
mean
happy.
a lot. It would absolutely mean a lot. It means they're here to play, and then it just comes down to who performs. And there's one player on that pitch we know with Zen. It's going to be like he's going to have some moments. He's going to have some top plays. Let's see if that's enough. Space Station might demo him out. Who knows?
They've obviously played a few times since EWC, but there was so much kind of bad blood that felt like was established at that event between these squads, and especially with Zach back on the roster now. This is the first time Zach's played against Zen on Space Station Gaming.
Yeah, this head-to-head between the two is actually really, really fun and exciting. I'm curious to see how Zach handles the crowd not going for them, because let's be honest, like 90% of y'all know who you want to win.
I would say 99%
No,
probably.
99. Okay, I was being nice. I saw a couple fans not in Vitality
USA
jerseys.
out there somewhere, but no, they're definitely going to be a fan favorite. And we're excited to get them on the stage here for the final match of the day.
This is our main event for Saturday night. Introducing first on the blue side, representing Europe, the #1 team from EU, the home team, Team Vitality!
Second time they've hit the stage here in Paris. Yesterday we saw them for the first time, and my oh my, did they come out with a swarm. 4-0 beatdown against NIP. It became a freestyle competition for them in games 3 and games 4.
Taking off his
and they're
shoes.
looking to continue that momentum in this match.
And as you look through that lower bracket, it was really Vitality and Twisted Minds were the two ones that were extremely hot. And we'll see if it continues. Stizzy closed the door on Ninjas yesterday, playing phenomenally with some amazing goals in game 3 and 4.
Oh my gosh, I am so stoked to see them again. Like we said after the performance yesterday, this is the Vitality that we have been hoping to see in this season. Exotic has been leading the charge. Everybody is so excited to see him get back on the field today. I cannot wait for this match.
He had a poor group stage, but he opened up against Ninjas in game 1 and game 2, and he carried this team in those first 2 games, which is a huge confidence boost, and no one needs more confidence because Zen is Zen.
I mean, you hear the crowd. He's been playing to him all the way back in All Stars 2023 in Boston, by the way. He won over that crowd. So, of course, in his home country, they're going to be rooting for him. The best player in the game. He doesn't play around. He's telling you to get loud, Barry.
He's not even in the same organization as Farah anymore, but like father, like son.
Yeah.
Like you learn from the greater people here. Farah was a player that came on the stage in his rookie year, was trying to play to the crowd. Zen has realized the power of having a home field advantage, and he's trying to put it to use here. We've got the heroes on the stage, but every good story needs a villain.
And their opponents on the orange side, representing North America, one of the youngest teams in Paris and the most confident. Give a warm French welcome to SFG!
They're getting booed. Oh no.
It's not to make you feel old, but I'm a little bit surprised SSG boys have seen Dodgeball.
Yeah, they weren't born when that movie came out, but I think White Goodman would approve. The Purple Cobra is coming out here, Space Station Gaming. I'm very excited. I just watched a movie like last month. Have to do a little throwback here, but Space Station Gaming, I love it. That is the exact walkout I want. You can't aura farm when you're the villains, when you're these young kids. You gotta come out here and have some fun. You know this is gonna be a test. Reveal though, plays like no one else here. He goes to the demos, he hunts on the opposite side of the field the entire time. He's gonna try and disrupt everything.
He is going to try to disrupt everything, and it's also on the man in the middle. He came back. He took a little bit of a break, but truly is, I believe, one of the best 5 players in North America for a reason. His defense is sensational. He gives Diaz and Reveal the confidence to continue to be annoying, to be passed up on the offensive end, and then Zach could just come in at the end and clean it all up with just great precision shooting.
Listen, this is a young team. It is a team of trolls. All right, if there's anybody that's gonna rile Zen up a little bit, it's probably those 3. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
You get them riled up, and they've just brought you into their world, and then they're going to beat you with experience here. I got to also point out, the graphic says that their best major result is 12th through 14th. That's no longer true. They're top 8 already, and if they win this, they're top 6.
Diaz is going to be the man. He's one of those 1v1 players that is fantastic. He's always been trying to find out how it works in 3v3, but he's figured it out on this Space Station roster. I love his quick rotations. On the rotation is when he goes for demos to disrupt that midfield.
Exactly. You see Zen, he's still working out the cameras. If you got a Zen versus Diaz head to head, and it makes sense, honestly. The two most mechanical players on both sides. You give them the ball, they can bring it from one stretch of the field all the way to the other. But of course, Zen, every single land, he's averaging over 500 a game.
That's
the difference. And with the demos, at least 2. But then Diaz, you talked about 2 demos.
Exactly.
Game for him as well.
He's doing very well. Very close on all the stats except for score. That means Zen has the ball more, right? That's what Vitality does. Feed him the ball, make him do the small plays, while Diaz is more about the rotational plays, going for the demos and those one touches, while Zen is going to go for those aerial dribbles.
They're impact players for completely different reasons, but they mean just as much. Zen recently has been doing an incredible job. I called his playstyle very mature. He doesn't.
I'm going to restart the stream.